guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece manga chapter 948. So the chapter starts off with Luffy still trying to master this Goken, and I was really during this bits of the chapter I started to think about Kid. And the reason why I'm thinking about Kid is because I was wondering, because I don't think he already knows it, but I was wondering about him also potentially learning this Goken, and I reckon my mind swayed to these thoughts simply because I don't think when it comes down to it, it will be 1-on-1 versus Luffy and Luffy win. If that's what's to happen, there'll be some plot armor involved, shaping it to that form. But I wouldn't be not convinced. Just happy with that kind of result, basically. Right now, at present, I think it needs to be basically the Supernova captains that are present all teaming up to beat Kaido, and some of them unable to do this are gonna probably have to have that Goken. So Kid is there. I'm not sure if he's heard. I'm not sure if he's heard the conversations that Luffy has had with Mr. Goken, as I call him, but he has seen Luffy trying to do something. He may have picked up on that. He may have also heard what Luffy's been saying to himself. No, that's not quite it. I need to do this. I need to do this. Blah blah blah. But it is something that I've been thinking about. Kid is there. You know, he's witnessing the Goken as well, because the Kappa at the end also used the Goken, so maybe he picks up on it and he'll be able to use it himself because he is there. Could have maybe two, probably, maybe, but definitely Kid should have. But anyway. So yeah, that's how we start off. We also then have the prisoners working against Luffy. Now Luffy's thinking, yo, we're all prisoners here, you know, like you're free now. You should be trying to help. You should be trying to help me. But then we get that speech from the prisoners, and it's basically reminiscent of real life as well. And not to say that I've been in prison or anything, but you see it in TV shows where when someone leaves prison, they're so used to prison life, they don't know what to do with themselves once they are now out. So we get that. So the Kappa is now free, he's got his handcuffs off, and we really then just leave. Oh, there's the whole thing. Yeah, we leave off the chapter with Mr. Goken, as I call him, telling Raizo to reveal his true self, telling Kiku to reveal his true self, and we have that speech where he goes, like, these guys have been broken. They need convincing. Your true identities and us beating Kaido's men here will give them that sense of confidence again to join us, and then we're gonna do it. So that's where we leave of the chapter. Another interesting thing about the chapter is we learn a little bit more about Queen. But he's got some intelligence towards him because he likes to build weapons, and those weapons and something else. But basically, what I'm getting at here is about that bullet thing where he's been weapons and viruses. So he was able to create a bullet that could give people a plague. Now, I guess a virus is a type of poison. So I was really wondering, could Luffy catch it? Because you know he's got this immunity to poison. But regardless, again, if man's inventing weapons and viruses, you know, it could be a hint to dangerous opponents to come when everything kicks off, because they might have some of these other weapons and viruses that Queen has been cooking up. But yeah, that's everything I've got to say about this chapter. Like, who are these guys? I don't know. 3-star rating, Call of View. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.